Good evening, folks. How is everyone? As always, I hope you're doing well. You my people, you know I love you. I want you to be the big three, my friends. Happy, healthy, and safe. You know what I want from me? Like, share, remind, leave a comment. Easy enough, right? Today, we're going to take a look at another brew that is local to me. This is Pedal-haus Beach Cruiser. Pedal-haus Beach Cruiser. She's an amber. Glass has been chilled down. Go with a pint glass for a pint can. American style amber lager. She has won awards. See? Awards. Standard bullshit government warning. The most awarded true to style Arizona brewery. They are a good brewery. 16 fluid ounces, 5.5 is the ABV, 23 are the IBUs, and she is gluten reduced. Okay. Yeah, I don't have big problems with that. As long as you turn it out good. Mexican style amber lager. But it just said American on the other side. Whatever. Anyway, let's do the crack. Let's do the pour. Let's get a temperature and see what we got going on here. Sound like a plan? Because that's the plan we got, man. I think for the amount of beer I drink, I would know how to pour it out of a damn can. She's definitely that nice rich amber color. Didn't get as much head as I wanted, although I did try, so you will have to excuse me. That is 100% on me, unless it turns out it's 100% on the beer. That nice rich copper color, man. $33. 3 of these will probably go to black. On the other hand, 33.8 is where she bottomed out. I will take that because it is not 33.8 out here right now, my friends. About a 110-degree day. Be nice when these finally break because it's getting freaking old. Be nice if we could at least get the freaking rain to cool everything down, but horrible monsoon seasons of late. All right, biding time. Let's get that sniffer in there, see what's going on. Nice, light. They told her she was Mexican, so you go figure. So is this going to be like Bohemia? Or is it Victoria? I think it's Bohemia is their amber. Dos Equis has an amber too, but really even count them. The Della Negro, on the other hand, that's what I like when I eat Mexican food. Slip of the tongue. Oh. I do love a cold beer. Nice. Mildly bitter. Sweet. Caramel sweet. A little bit of malt. She's cold, so, you know, first look when she's just way below temperature, and for the amber that she is, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say probably won't be much before the 50s till she really pops and gives us something to look at. So let's look at the specs. We had to get them off of Untappd because the homepage does not have them. Pedal-haus Brewery, red ale, amber ale, red, American amber. None of that is what it says on the can. Just throwing it out there. While this classic American amber ale puts a focus on the smooth, bready, and caramel malt flavor, it also showcases a bright citrusy aroma thanks to prolonged dry hopping with Falconer's Flight dry hops. They're not giving me a picture of anything. I mean, the beers they're showing me look to be the right color. Nobody's showing me a can. So, yeah, I'm not getting anything that's a can. So, I'm going to assume this is the correct beer. Again, last time I checked, this was 25 years into the 21st century. And majority of these people grew up in the digital world. You would think that they could do the digital thing. Just throwing it up. Call me crazy, man. I trim my mustache because it's full of beer, and now it is up my nose. I go to their webpage. They have their Oktoberfest out. Looks nice. We did their White Rabbit, that was good. We didn't do their Day Drinker, we did their Pills, was really good. Mexican Amber Lager. All right, show me what you got here. You're not going to tell me anything. John is drinking a Mexican Amber Lager by Pedal-Haus Brewery. Well, so is Eric. You're not giving me any specs, so why am I here? 5.8 for the ABV, 22 for the IBUs. Why I don't sweat the Terminators, my friend. Alright, we've been sitting on this long enough. Where are we going to go? Well, we're going to sit on a little longer because she's only up about 4 points. So, we're going to pause. We'll let the beer warm up. We'll come back and we'll drink her when she's about 40. And then we shall go from there. My eyes are all gummy today, man. I'm not dehydrated. There must be crap in the air or something. Anyway, we'll be right back. All right, my friends. We have 40, 41. Guess that's better than being 5150 though. Biden time. Not lacing. Let's get that sniffer in there. Alright, nose is opened up a little. We're getting a richer, maltier nose now. If it's bread, it's toasty. Otherwise, I'm leaning towards pretzel. Definitely not cracker though. So, slip the tongue. Much better. Okay, so originally she was 33 degrees. Stripe right to the back. Nothing interacted with anything. You got a little flavor, and that was it. Now, soft palate intradentals out into the buccals, which is nice. Tongue is first third. It's not particularly dirty. That, again, might be the reason we're not getting the frothy head and the lacing. So, originally when we were looking at like that caramel sweet nose, not really translating here, but to be fair, ribs on the grill, and the wind is now blowing this way, and so Miss Cruzy getting a nose full of ribs. All right, wind shifted. Surprisingly flat until she warms up a bit more. Again, I think we're going to be looking in the 50s for this beer. Bitter's up a little bit, although she's only 22, 23. The bready note is like a dark toast, or pretzel. So yeah, you're getting that dark, rich. They did a nice job roasting the malts. Do not get me wrong. Did a good job. And that's the notes we're pulling. So we're gonna pause. We're not gonna be gone long because again, it's unmercifully hot here right now, as you can tell. And let's see what she looks like when she gets up around that 46, 48 zone. So hang tight. All right, so we just finished Cutter by Echo and the Bunnymen. And we're looking at 48. We're getting there, my friends. Remember, that 6-degree jump was completely just organic. I mean, that's just the way it worked. So, you know, don't hate me if we go 8 instead of 6. I'm just going with as the universe commands. Let's get that nose in there. Nice that I just threw beer on my foot. Okay, normalize, get some estrus moving. There you go. That bready note's really popping now. That caramel toffee note's coming back on it too. Yeah. You know what? Let's not wear the beer. Let's just swirl it. So she's not treacly sweet. Sweetness, she's 3-4, not 7, 8, 9. Bread note in here is real nice. Again, dark bread, like dark toast into a pretzel. That's the best I can do. It doesn't smell like a pump, but a pump has more rye in it, so there's that also. Slip of the tongue. She has thinned down and gotten fast. The mouthfeel is really, really nice now. So, soft palate, intradental, extradental, buccal, a little bit into the sublinguals. The tongue has dropped off to just the tip. Again, she's gotten fast. She's dirty. Now, surprisingly, the bready caramel toffee sweetness hasn't really carried over. She's got more of a sharp, bitter note, which at 22 is virtually laughable. But again, it all depends on how you build your beer. But she's good. Yeah, I like this beer. All right, hold tight. Let's bring her up into we did 48, so let's do 6 on 48, and we'll go to 54, 55. See what she shows us there, and I don't know if we're going to push her to 60. We'll see once we get up into 55, so be right back. Alrighty, man. It does not take long to get to 55 when it is 109 or 10 or whatever. Freaking hot is what it is. Thank God there's a pool nearby. See what she's going to show us now. Swirl, swirl, swirl like a good girl. So the dark bready pretzel note is starting to back off. The toffee note is pretty much gone. Still smells tasty though. Let's find out, because this is where I said we should be looking at something in this color, right? So let's see if I know what the hell I'm talking about. Skal. Okay, so again, that really nice mouthfeel, soft palate, intra, extra, buccal, sublinguals. No tongue involvement now, other than it's bittered. Really fast, just right to the back and gone. It's not even as dirty as she was. She's still sweet, but again, not off-puttingly sweet. Not bad, man. I have to be careful because I want to save enough for the shorts guys. I think we can grab 2 more swizzles out of there. Yeah, it's not hard. Oh, that's the ribs. I got to go flip them, which is perfect timing because we're going to pause. We're going to let it warm up. And whatever temperature it is when I get back from flipping those ribs, I'll let you know what we find out. Be right back. If I can stop the camera at some point. Alrighty, my friends. As I promised, we would be back for 62. And that is where we are wrapping this video. Again, still have to shoot the short, and by the time I get there, it's going to be 70. So, nose. Yeah, everything's starting to die down now. Oh, actually not. When we swirled her and we brought the esters up, we got a really, and there's that toffee, caramel, little hint of vanilla punch in there. Although, there is no head left, so. Would I drink this beer at this temperature? Not by choice. On the other hand, the nose really opened up. It got really nice. Oh, such is life, my friends. Let's slip it a tongue. Okay. While the nose opened up, it got really nice. Everything else has died. It has hit the ground and gone 6 feet under. I would turn this back and get a cold one. It's just not good at this temperature. Very few beers are good at the mid-60s into the 70s. And as we've seen in the past, those are your porters and your stouts, and those are the ones that, you know, I'll just leave out on the table, and when it's winter, drink them as is, because we rarely get so cold that they get so cold they're undrinkable. Excuse me. And that beer has no gas in it, so you can tell me. Would I buy this beer again? Sure, this is a good beer. Drink this beer again? Wouldn't bat an eye. Try it on tap? Love to. Handed this to me out of the cooler, I'd say thank you very much. Even for a reduced gluten beer, she's still tasty. Omission, by the way, if you are suffering from celiac, or you have someone who suffers from celiac, Omission is the one to go to. Really delicious. Very gluten-free or extremely low gluten beers. They do a really nice job. Omission's a good brewery. You would never tell. Just you and I never know if we didn't redo it. Good for the style. You know, for a Mexican amber, yeah, she's betting well above her average. Flavor profile. Fair to middling, although we did get some interesting looks on the palate, so nose was interesting, but it didn't really translate. She's local, and that shouldn't really count. 4.5. Yeah, I think 4.5 is fair. She's a really good beer. She's not a great beer. She's not an outstanding beer. She's not a knock your socks off beer, but you know what? When she was 38, 39, 35, 33 degrees, and it's 110, she was a really good beer. So, that's what I got for you. Thanks for coming by. Putting eyeballs on, people. Love you. Big three. Happy, healthy, safe, honorable, dutiful, vigilant. Gray man, head on a swivel. Hot and handy. Hot and handy, of course, comes with a laundry list of bullshit that you have to buy into because Big Daddy government says so. Squoozy. I will catch you on the next one, my friends, but that is just the way life rolls. Skal. No. No, no. 1,000 times no. No, really. No. AMF, my friends.